Okay. Alright, Marcus, so you pour 6 blood points into the fire. There is a... Let me just do the thing. A black flame gathering here. Hissing and spitting. And slightly smaller than that. About yay big. Do you wish to keep going with this madness?
Madness. Continue the madness.
Kraft, the werewolves drained a lot of the Earthbound's resources. If they hadn't, the party would already be dead.
Yeah, I did pretty good.
So,
Rank with attrition him to death.
So, another point. Once you reach 6.
The point. Yep.
Alright. The flame grows slightly bigger. You sure you want to do that? That seems kind of stupid. I mean, we could just make a deal, you know. This doesn't have to be this.
-2.
Just more? Okay.
Remember, it's exponential too. It's doubling with each of these blood points.
Okay, so, I think at this point you are definitely rolling willpower to stay in control, because the fire just wants to eat everything.
And I did it at 6 or 5.
At 5, because Iron Will and all kinds of awesomes. No, you're in control. So, keep going. It's now touching the surface of water, there are just clouds of steam rising. Hiss!
I mean, I'm trying to get it to touch the walls too at the same time, so
Yeah.
just a little bit further back.
So like here?
Yeah.
Then roll me your damage rating.
So at this point, it's a 9.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god!
You see just the wall start to slowly turn red. So while Marcus is slowly doing that, I think I'm gonna want everyone to make another corruption roll.
I cannot.
I think at this point we can just say that Steel, Epic, and Estelle as well just auto-fail, because there's no way that... Not at this difficulty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Might as well.
So,
I mean, in theory, there is a chance, but it's...
No.
You know what? I'll roll for Marcus because there is a tiny chance.
For me as well. For me then.
For you, it's 9 plus 2 total. For Bacon, it's 9 plus 3 total.
Oh my god, I did it.
It was 9
Oh,
plus
shit.
2, and... No, it was 9 plus 3 base, and 3 ticks. You are already at 3, right? Yeah, I don't think that's enough, Epic. I think you need plus 6.
No, I was at plus 5. I'm right. I think I'm right. I thought I was plus 5.
Yes, but that's because the corruption ticks out the difficulty as well. Your base is 9 plus 3, but you have plus 3 corruption ticks on top of that.
Oh yeah, it is 6. Okay.
Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, that would be a botch, Jackalor, so you and Bacon would both get a tick and your difficulty would go up to match Bacon's for base.
As said, we're just totally going to get corrupted the longer we're in here.
Yes, but not before you're done torching the pool, certainly.
I mean, this is like dark heresy. Everything
So,
gets corrupted.
Epic, you feel it trying to slam against your mind, but you are pacted to Riadal, and you have immunity to mind control, and you have Iron Will. So that means that you can add Riadal's ratings of faith and willpower to yours, for one, when you roll against him, and he's rolling at 9 plus 3 right now. So there is a chance, however small, that you will fail, but you can just probably brush him off. So roll at 6, since this is the first
Okay.
roll on which you're contesting, and you get plus 11 dice from Riadal.
Plus
Okay,
11.
so plus
And-
11.
And
Oh,
you,
perfect.
Jackalor, would get his faith rating as a bonus for having a pact with him, once you start needing to roll these. Yeah, you just, Oh my, I said 9 plus 3, didn't I? Oh no, he would still
You
have
did.
gotten successes, it's not a botch. Which
That
is
wasn't
good.
a botch.
No, it isn't. Because he has 5 successes and 2 ones.
Yeah, it's not a botch.
It's just a fail, so you brush him off, and Steel would need to roll as well. So you already rolled once.
Brush him off.
You don't have any great help, and he is rolling at 8 this time. We're just gonna keep your willpower rolls at 6, because this is gonna get tough enough as is.
Yeah.
So,
So
roll.
I'm going to spend the willpower.
You can spend multiple willpowers on this if you want. This is a slower thing, so you can pour your willpower into this if you want.
Just one.
Okay? Come
Then
on,
roll.
baby, don't let daddy down.
That's not let down.
Oh. There is no way I can get that high.
Yeah, fine.
Georgia. You
And I
just
have
got
a-
possessed.
You just hear a voice whisper. You should really tell them that Marcus shouldn't be alone right now, and that you and maybe Connor say should go guard him.
This is in my mind. Am I compelled to follow it?
It sounds like the most sane, amazing idea ever, and you never really like these people anyway. You are now on the path of evil revelations with Quidar as a master. I think with that gap in successes, you are at like instantly at like 3 or 4 at it, and you have like 4 conviction.
So,
So-
your revelation at 5 with 4 conviction?
Can we now roll perception and awareness if we're the supernaturals?
No,
Yeah, but
it's gonna
yes.
take you a minute or two to notice that she has suddenly changed. It's not an immediate. It's such a sudden change. It takes a moment for you to go, wait a minute, you know?
Okay.
Like, I can't even resist it, so I will just follow it.
You
So
did
I
just
will-
try to resist it with willpower.
Yeah, I
Yes.
cannot, like,
You can't
logical
resist
because it's
anymore,
magic.
is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
it's magic. I just follow it. So I go like, should we have let Marcus alone? That a good idea?
Estelle just says, Marcus can take care of himself, apparently.
I'm not sure you've noticed, but he's kind of went and killed a whole bunch of shit in here.
We just
Been a while.
need to probably get ready with the position of the explosives.
Yeah, do you know anything about explosives, Connor?
We just all agreed we're just gonna like play somewhere it seems appropriate.
Much, yeah.
Evenly spread around the room next to the power source.
Okay, I would say that, generally speaking, you would be doing that collectively, using wits rolls at 8 with someone taking the lead. Because none of you
Okay.
have any technology or science, I think. You left that demon at the school.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Know how to use a computer.
That does not let you blow shit up, no. Not unless you can look it up in the internet right now, and there is no Wi-Fi here.
Fuck.
I wonder why.
I mean, Quadar's a bit old-fashioned. I mean, the cultist kept talking about bringing it in, but he was like, maybe not, okay?
Yeah.
So, who is leading? I'm just rolling wit, so.
You,
That's kind
at
of-
this point, can't lead. You are gonna try and sneak away if you can't get any of them to come with you. You know, if you can't get an excuse to leave, you're just gonna go. So, try and sneak off while they're distracted.
Apparently, they are not budging about it, so I'm just going to try. As
Meanwhile-
while threatening.
Let's see. You managed to deal how much damage with that? Epic, like 4?
Well, yeah, 4 damage as far as he rolled soak against it. So
Yeah. So, just, keep track of how much damage you do there.
okay.
Alright, so... You're doing that. Marcus, another tick comes on by. What do?
Another tick comes by. He's focusing on trying to control the flame.
How much blood are you pouring into it?
Just another tick. He doesn't want to go hungry. That's why he's next to the werewolf.
Just a raging black inferno. So the fire is at 10 dice, right? Roll your
Yep.
willpower. Yes, yes, consume!
All right, damage roll. Burn, baby, burn.
Okay, so the first one soaks, but I think at this point another feature of the pool is in the flame, so that takes 1 damage. Just write that damage listing in a separate line.
1 damage in mysterious thing.
Well, empty 1 and empty 2. Okay, give us another tick. Are you biting the werewolf as you're doing this? Are you keeping this going?
That's actually what I was really thinking about. It depends how effective this looks on this next round.
Okay. So what do you do on the next round?
Do another tick.
So another blood point.
Yep.
Okay. The fire roll is rolling crap on willpower. Okay, just enough. It's lashing against you. Feed me!
And then only 3. Not much.
Well, you say that, but now there's 3 features in the fire.
Oh. 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 Oh, baby, I'm gonna drink a werewolf.
Nom 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 nom. Roll perception awareness for me at 8.
Nope.
You have no idea what effect it's having, but you're seeing stone start to bubble slowly.
Time to eat the werewolf at the same time.
So, who is leading the placement of the things? Connor?
Yes. It's the good right?
Yes.
I will totally just try and leave.
Roll dex stealth. So that's a total of 2 successes. What about you, Jackalor? Are you helping?
Do I even want to? I don't think so.
I mean, you can try. It's not like
Yeah.
you're gonna be fucked once you're corrupted.
Just spend
Yeah,
willpower.
it's a bad idea.
I mean, you need 3 for complete success.
Jackal.
Yes, with my 1 die, sure. If actually, I can't actually do anything since I only have 1 die. I
What?
literally
Why do
cannot
you
help
have
you.
one die?
-1 from
Okay.
from health.
I mean, if you succeed on
literally
that
cannot
one
help.
die and spend a willpower for an auto success.
Yes, that's not worth it. Though. That really is not worth it.
Okay,
Wait,
Steel.
actually, I rolled it wrong. I have 3 dice because of wound penalties.
Oh,
And
bacon.
yeah,
If okay, go ahead.
do the same.
Okay, good. Steel, Dex, Stealth,
Okay.
or Wit Stealth, whichever is higher.
Wait, whichever is higher.
Yes, Steel, I'm being generous. Pick whichever combo stats is higher.
Dex
So if you-
stealth.
Yes, good. So you're going for speed. And the curse hits. Estelle just looks. Where the fuck are you going?
Yay!
So I am bad at social, so I cannot lie.
Georgia, where are you going?
Connor just raised his weapon.
Just going to go to check on Marcus, and at that she will probably run.
Okay.
Sounds like initiative.
Yep.
Well, Connor has essentially sounds like he has a shot ready. Actually, that should be a different difficulty. Well, he gets a chance to shoot. Connor, do you take the shot as she's running?
Yes,
Aiming for the head or the body?
for the head.
Okay, difficulty 7 because there's shit in the way and it's sudden.
Okay, so dice at 7.
Okay, roll for
Wow.
damage.
Would finally my specialization apply?
Sure, because
Mark.
this is potentially the last shot you'll fire. Just this once it applies.
Nice. So I have 15 damage. Yes, 7 plus 1 for the head.
I cannot dodge.
Nope, you're already trying to run. Roll soak.
It's a good thing I am buffed, right?
Sure. You have no idea how fucked you are, actually. Yeah, take that
Yeah.
down. I should take that down for Estelle. So you take 7 as you
I
are
think I'm-
rounding the corner.
Yep, incapped. Like inside incap.
And then you feel it sink its hooks into you. You must go to Estelle now! Right now!
As I pass out.
You don't pass out, you can heal. But the summons have hit and she is now standing out of sight, so you have to come to her.
Yes, I need to heal.
Connor, you see Estelle just claw raised, waiting.
Ah. Fuck. I
Just
guess
use an
I
arrow.
go. I'm forced to do it.
Connor, you just see Georgia just stumbling toward. There's just this from the walls.
I mean, I'm slightly surprised the walls aren't quite screaming yet with hellfire all on this part.
So as this is happening, what does Marcus do?
I need some blood to keep this going.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
3 blood points equals 6. I'm at 10. Just go -1 again on this turn. Doubles in size again.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Feed me! Feed me!
This is getting ridiculous.
So, that's 12, I believe, as
That-
far as dice are concerned, right?
I think so. I think so.
Okay, your willpower roll.
My fire botched its attempt to try and go against me. Do I get a free round next time?
If you succeed on this willpower roll with, like, say 3 successes, yes. But, okay, good, you have a free round. Roll damage.
Oh my god.
I'm assuming that you're essentially auto-succeeding on the Dex occult because you have enough dice in that. It's not much point in rolling
this
this
is more
constant.
about just area than anything, so it doesn't matter too much.
Okay. So, feature 3 soaks, feature 4 does not. What do the damage lines look like? How much has each taken so far?
The newest one has taken 4. The number 3 has taken nothing so far. Number 2's taken 1. Number 1 has taken 4.
Okay, well, that's counting the one on this turn, right?
Yes.
Is that counting the first round
Oh
where
wait,
you
wait,
did
wait! No,
good?
no, no, no. That was 5, 2, 0, and 4. 5, 2, 0, and 4. I didn't add this turn yet.
Right. Okay, good. No, none of them are completely destroyed yet.
They're getting there.
Okay, so Georgia made some of the way over there. I think Georgia moves like another 2 or 3 tiles this turn.
Yeah. I mean, it's 5 fucking successes. I can't even choose to.
Yep. Estelle just casually steps out and she will make a controlled attack, which means difficulty 8, to not final death you as she claws you.
I cannot soak it, so I probably.
You would go into torpor if she rolls enough damage. Is that an... No, that's not enough. That's enough to take you to incapped.
Yep.
Connor, shoot her. She's on the ground in front of you, essentially, Bacon, so it's difficulty 3 for the shot.
But that you said to wait, so I want to shoot now.
No, she's literally telling you that, you know, Connor, shoot her.
Okay.
Wait.
She wants you in
torpor.
torpor because, you know, incapped is not good enough. Clearly something's happened to you and they can't take any chances.
Yeah. Fully understandable. I knew this fucking thing was.
Difficulty 8?
No. Fuck no. Unless you... Well, you can take a body shot and have it be bashing. That would probably ensure that she doesn't die.
Yeah.
So it would be still difficulty 3 to hit. You would just be going for a bashing attack instead.
I thought it was going to be hard because she was in the way.
Can
No,
I-
you can take one step to the side and just shoot.
Okay.
How does Robert feel about this, even as he's feeling the thing sinking into his mind?
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
Why
But
did
what
you
if-
not use like?
Just 14 bashing.
You just need to get 1 point of bashing through his soak and halving.
Watch him roll 14 bashing damage and not soak any. Okay.
So,
Alright.
soak. You need soak 3 to not get incapped this turn. No. Well, you're torpid.
Yep. GG. I hate this bullshit with the mindfuckery on all of my characters. So funny.
It's a valuable tool in any vampires or demons arsenal if they have it.
I know. I'm not mad at you for using it. It's just annoying to me.
So,
But it is being used so much.
as you hear gunfire and yells of, shoot her from the other room, what do?
Burn, baby, burn.
Epic?
Oh, talking to Marcus?
Yes.
Sorry, didn't understand who you're talking to. Oh, well, this is going to be the final turn. I'm gonna do this anyway. Remember, I did actually drag one of the more blooded werewolf over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
In that case, you would have essentially, from the one that wasn't blooded, you would have been able to get 5 points total, not 6.
Oh, whatever, that's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna say that you gathered enough werewolf bodies in there of the crappier ones to last you for a bit.
So, because he knows what's coming, he's gonna take a few steps over to this side of the building and pump 3 blood points into that flame.
Feed me!
So
Did a
it
free
doubles,
round.
and then it doubles, and then it doubles again.
Okay, first, I need you to actually give me that Dex occult roll this turn, because it might get your eyebrows singed if you fuck any of this up.
Okay. I got 1 success on it. That's usually good enough.
Yep, usually. And you have a free turn this time, so it gets bigger. We're gonna say that doubling is more along the lines of volume, but then it gets bigger. And then people are seeing black flames coming through the wall, just ripping through stone.
Oh yeah, I'm in torpor. I'm irrelevant. Oh boy.
Estelle just looks up at it like, Mother of God.
What is this?
I'm just going to start moving out.
Let's finish
Estelle
with
just
Dex.
puts a hand backwards on Connor's chest and starts stepping backwards, pushing him along.
Leaving,
He
leaving
just
her
quickly grab Georgia body, takes out explosives, throw them on the ground, and
Leave it!
They're
Leave it, you
around.
fool! Actually,
Abort.
goddamn, if you
Abort.
just select all of it. Now, here's the problem. If you're gonna have to roll a luck die to see if you manage to collapse the entrance through which you came in. I think. Because if you do enough damage, this could be very bad. So, what's your total size for this? 15?
Yes, at 15 dice.
Then, we are gonna roll some damage and then some soaks. And you could just keep this going.
I could. Who knows? We'll see next turn.
That is 10 on feature 1. Feature 1 is destroyed. You
Yep.
see a just a flare of orange as you see a piece, like a outcropping of rock, just evaporate.
Just
Feature 2. I think that's destroyed as well.
yep.
Seems like it.
Feature 3. How much total damage?
Total damage on that one is currently 6. With that.
So it hadn't taken any damage previously.
Nope, it managed to succeed all of the soaks so far.
Okay, then put it at 6. Feature 4. How much total damage?
11.
Yep, there's another flare of orange as the rock sticking out of the pool just evaporates with a flash of steam. And that was feature 4, right? So feature 5
Yep.
takes a total of 6, because I think this is the first time we've hit feature 5.
Yep. First feature of 5.
So yeah, you see parts of the cave just very obviously resisting the damage at this point, and others have just given in. I mean, how bad would it be if you just kept going?
I think we all know the answer.
I mean, you could just keep dragging the werewolf back as you're drinking, just feed it one more blood point and one more. I mean, it's not that bad yet. You can control it, surely.
I mean, you could just link it to the machinery over here and then start doubling it again. I'm sure it will be fine.
He has to feed blood to it every turn. He can't pause. Or it goes away.
That's right. No pausing.
Oh, shit.
It's not that
but
simple,
that's
Jackalor.
Can he just run and feed it blood?
I mean, part of this is also that it's actual hellfire. It's not even regular fire.
Yeah.
I don't think the demon likes this at all.
There's just this menacing silence, like, if I survive this, you are a dead man. I will hunt you through the eons.
But I'm gonna let it die out and fill up on blood again from one of the werewolves here.
Okay.
Great work.
So, much of the cave is now just a big hole. Nothing.
Not all that much of it, because this is a complex with several, like, key pieces. So there's huge... It's like a sphere there, except it's a sphere where parts of it have the normal features and part of it are completely smooth and hollowed out.
Yeah.
Like, this pathway is still here, for example. And water is still pouring in. At this side of it, on the top, where the entrance was, is either molten rock or strangely smooth sphere. Like, parts of it that weren't in, like, the actual rift are just molten, but what was in the actual rift has been evacuated from reality.
Yep. On the road right.
Well, that was fun.
Okay, you have at this point, by my count, done 4 out of 20 levels of damage to the reliquary. Only 16 more to go.
We got a way around it. However, this should have revealed something important here. So what features took damage but haven't disappeared around here?
The walkway. You can see that it's just burnt. The surface is scoured with little lines where the fire was digging into it. And up above, the outlet that the water is flowing in through into this pool is... it's still like from a strangely spherical roof, just this one stalactite with a hole in the middle, pouring some water down.
Alright, baby. Time. I have at least one feature here that I know is connected to you, you motherfucker.
My servants are
'Cause I'm presuming
legion.
just hitting random walls. Yeah, I'm just presuming hitting random walls doesn't do shit. Is what I've been going
Yeah,
with.
it just says back to you at that point. My servants are legion. Even if you defeat me here, it will never be over.
And I activate the sword after drinking the blood.
There's just this pregnant silence.
Surprise, motherfucker!
So you're essentially, yeah, spending the time to get an auto success on the willpower roll, I assume.
Yep.
Okay.
Something happened?
Sorry, I shoved something.
Oh, okay. Thought somebody just died from a heart attack or something. So yeah, anything going on with the group, or just continue with Marcus for a moment?
Well,
Yeah, just continue with this.
I think we're just listening now to you killing everything.
actually,
While we just sit around.
Estelle says that, well, we'll see what she says, because I need to roll her Aspect's perception to see if she hears anything coming. Guys, I hear something moving in the tunnels. I think Marcus might have pissed it off.
You think so?
Let's run. Connor saves
Where?
and grab Georgia and just tries to peel off the explosives from her while running.
How much strength do you have? You can't really get the explosives from her and run at the same time while carrying her.
I have 6 now. I can buff more. Up to 7.
Even so, you have
Right.
to essentially sling her over your shoulder. It's really awkward trying to run. Leverage still applies even if you're super strong. You can't just hold her up in one hand and just run like that effectively.
Okay, he doesn't try to get off the explosives. Just run.
Estelle is standing in the pathway like, what the fuck are you doing? Retards! Fucking retards! Get the guns and stand behind me!
I know what Marcus is doing.
Yeah, you hear these yells from over at the party.
Well, hopefully they'll be able to handle that.
Is your Auspex on?
Marcus is... yeah, you actually would have it on. It was on site particularly, though.
Then you wouldn't hear this. You, though, all hear a menacing chittering as two mimics erupt from the tunnels.
Yep, I'm trying to get out of here. Right now. Back.
She literally told you to stand behind her.
Oh, I thought you was. Whatever.
She's just standing in the gap, blocking the way.
Connor just point his gun right to the side of her. I don't think that Auspex on hearing would be good now. Oh
Just
wait, he doesn't know how Auspex works.
Yeah, she steps
I explained
forward
it to you.
to give
Don't
you
worry.
enough room, and she is essentially gonna be... She's gonna be trying to parry the... She's gonna go full defensive and be parrying the mimic's attempt to grab her. So essentially what she's doing is a delaying action for you to shoot them.
Teeth are gonna shatter on her.
She does not have personal armor. Technically that doesn't happen.
You know what I mean.
So
Where is this sting in my mouth? Blood
the
coming
gap
out.
in skill is wide enough that, yeah, I'm just gonna say that she can delay them for several turns while you're plinking at them. But you hear gunfire from behind. I want both of you to give me just a Dex Firearms at 6 to see how well you are helping hold off the mimics. Because defeating them is kind of rough without a source of fire.
Okay. Could they buff to 8? My dexterity?
No, this is more of a, more than a couple of turns level thing, so your buffs would wear off before that roll's scope would be finished.
Could they just continue to spend the blood? I'm almost full.
Agreed.
For the first roll, you would need to spend, let's say like 3 extra blood to keep it for the entire roll. So a total of 5, if you're at 6 now.
Yeah.
What about you, Robert? How do you feel about the gangrel fending off two mimics at once? You're muted,
What
Jackalor.
time she takes stuff.
I mean,
I mean, you see one
I
of them like
mean-
grab her break free, block a grab from the other one, dodge under a third strike. You know, it's just a flurry of them trying to hit her and her just trying to fend them off.
I give her moral support, the one thing I can do.
There are two FAMASes there. You can't have a gun.
Oh. Okay, I can't have a gun. I'm going to try and fire at one of the mimics, I guess.
Okay. Then both you and Bacon, dex firearms at 6 to see how well you help hold it off. Because she's a social type gangrel, Keegan. They do exist on occasion.
You sure?
Yes, Jackalor, for fuck's sake.
No, so to talk about whatever.
Okay.
Roll damage.
No. This is an abstract kind of thing. So, about 3 or 4 minutes later, because we're gonna say these turns are longer, because essentially you're playing for time at this point, I'm just gonna say that those 9 total successes were the amount of damage one of the mimics has managed to take throughout all of that. And Georgia has 2 extra clips. And I'd say that with this, you will have used the remaining, or the clip currently in the gun, and you would have to reload. So, essentially, you can win 5 minutes with this, but after you reload with what Georgia has on her, you're gonna be on your last clips.
Alright.
And after those are gone, you get to fight mimics in melee.
Or you
Right.
can take the time to get your hunting rifle up and going and use that.
You had a FAMAS with you. I'm not sure you even brought a hunting rifle in with you. You're...
Fine, it's fine. It's irrelevant.
And if it was on your back, there's a good chance you dropped it in those tunnels somewhere. Meanwhile, Marcus, as the sounds of gunfire and fighting and moral support, strangely enough, erupt from back there. No, no, watch the teeth! Watch the teeth! What are you doing?
By the way, I'm glad you've kept a close eye on what a certain somebody knows. It's,
Who, specifically?
She doesn't know about certain something. Oh. I don't think she actually knows that I have the power to, bring forth hellfire.
I think she can guess at this point. She isn't stupid. And she knows your bloodline. Well, she doesn't know your bloodline, but she read your
actually,
mind.
She doesn't.
Yeah, she read your mind.
She only knows that I'm connected to a demon, and I never used, any particularly demonic powers near her at the time.
You used Daimonion, and she read your mind with 3 successes shortly after. She knows what that discipline can do. She just assumes Riedal taught it to you, not that it's natural.
Okay.
So she would know that Connor would have it, for example.
Okay.
But yeah, she got a good
Connor,
mind read on
You
you,
eventually
so...
learned how to wield the flames of hell. Congratulations.
His objective is going for level 10.
I think
But,
even
Marcus
just
is going to-
contemplating that, if you mean it, is a conscience roll, Bacon.
I think thinking selfish starts level 10. I'm sorry.
He's
That's not a
contemplating.
selfish thought.
He's contemplating cracking hell open and releasing all of the remaining demons.
Oh.
Yeah. That's like a level 3 sin, I think. So Marcus.
I don't think he was serious. I doubt it.
Yeah. So Marcus,
It-
How do you feel about this fucking pool now?
Oh, I hate this fucking pool. I also hate that stalactite. And this walkway. Can I reach the stalactite from the edge of the walkway around here?
Not easily. You would have had to go and grab, like, rocks jutting out over here to climb up to it. But those are all burned away now, so you would have to improvise some way of reaching it. There was
I
some
can't use these
furniture.
tentacles for anything but a strike.
You can use them to manipulate things, but they're very, they're not fine-tuned, let's put it that way. So you can grab someone, or you can pull something towards you, but you can't do anything much more precise than that. So you could try and stick it on there with a tentacle.
I mean, I have 4, technically.
I'll let you use them for this, if you want to.
Sweet.
I'm gonna need...
Totally.
I'm gonna need a Dex Athletics at 8 to stick a thing on there without falling in the water. As you stand
Trying
on
to
tippy
avoid falling
toes.
into the water. Should I go higher?
It's up to you.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, for this turn, for the next 3 turns, I'm gonna buff my dexterity by 3.
To 9?
So, yep, I'm at 9.
Okay.
Okay, so difficulty 8.
Yes. Okay. You just casually slam a packet on there. It seems to stick.
Works for me. So now there's a packet on there. I have 2 choices. I think saving the party and making sure they don't have anything too bad happen to them is going to be better, though. So, start cutting up this walkway. Celerity actions, too. And, potence with it.
Yeah, that works. Give me the attacks. What are you using the fire sword for it?
Yep.
Okay. Then give me the rolls for it.
So, I do not actually have melee. So, difficulty will be up by 1. But it's a -4 to the attack.
We don't add
-3.
difficulty for strikes. It would add to something like actually maintaining weapons and the like. So, no, the difficulty is
okay.
default, just your rating. That's 6.
Sweet. So, minus the 2 from there, I'm at 9, just 9 base. So,
Keep in mind the
but
sword
hits are
was
super
like...
simple.
I'm pretty sure the sword was... It had minuses on hit and damage rolls.
It did. It was -3 to damage and -4 to hit on my...
-2,
sorry.
it went down to 4. It had a total of 5 debuffs on difficulty.
Oh, whoops. Okay, so it went down to 4. My bad.
Yes.
It was just me making the wrong thing there then. Bunk. There, it's noted better now. Okay. So, 9 at difficulty 4? Or 3?
Yes, at 4.
1,
Okay.
2,
So you're slamming
3.
down into the walkway.
Yep. Walking backwards while I do it, just to make sure if it falls into the water or anything. I'm not having that happen to me. But slashing it along the way back.
Okay. Give me the damage rolls.
So this is a +4, right?
It's a +2, but the damage difficulty is at 3.
Okay, so it's +2.
Yes. And it caps out
Actually
in
didn't
this
even know
case
what it
at
was,
20
so.
dice.
Yep.
Or Well,
Plus
20
2.
potential damage. So if you're activating potence, you can roll maximum of 16.
Yep. Okay. So I did activate potence. 6, 7, 8 plus 6 is 14. Almost hit the max on these first two. Wow. Difficulty 3.
Yes. Okay.
So that was a 9.
For the soak, that takes 2. How much is feature 5 at currently?
Let me check. Feature
Hey.
5 is at 6 right now. In fact, both 3 and 5 are 6.
Okay. Give me a... yeah, give me the next damage thing.
That one's dead.
Yeah, so as you slam the sword down a second time, walking away from it, you are ready for the walkway to collapse. But it just evaporates under you. Like it's been erased from existence by holy devil fire. So, why not you give me a Dex Athletics? Well, give me a willpower roll at 6 first to abort into trying to grab for a handhold.
Grab for handhold! Grab for handhold! Alright, difficulty to grab for handhold.
7. Once you...
I grabbed it! Just barely. I got it.
just holding on. So here's a choice. You don't go tumbling into the water necessarily. You can grab hold with your fingertips, but... you know what we're gonna do? There's a chance that your feet will either touch the pool or that you're gonna drop the sword. And I'm gonna let you choose which consequence you're gonna risk.
Dude, I would never drop this sword.
Okay. Then... give me a second roll at... well, we're gonna call this strength. Athletics, to pull yourself up. The difficulty would be like a 9, but you can spend a blood point for auto success if you just want to succeed at it.
Totally. Blood point. 4 auto successes.
So you start falling down, fingertips grab onto the crack like 2 fingers in, and you just yank yourself up and into the doorway. Or on the stairs.
Yep, right on the stairs.
You just hear a voice go, I will climb out of hell again soon. Roll perception empathy.
All right. Difficulty?
6, this is a contested roll versus someone potentially lying.
Okay. I have insightful.
That was such total bullshit. Meanwhile, to sell the deception, the mimics are currently on the ground, twitching. Estelle is gonna try and... Okay. I'll give you the chance to finish one off. So, the attacks on them are difficulty 3 at this point, because they're not taking any moves to defend themselves. They've been told to play, you know, dying horribly.
Yay.
So, you may take shots with your fresh clips.
Oh, it's difficult to trade. Oops. I can
Yes.
full auto.
You can full auto at difficulty 3, yes, but that will use up your last clip and you'll be out of ammo.
I know. So full auto is how many extra dice?
Plus 10. What about you, Bacon?
Wizards.
Do you too want to full auto at the mimics?
Nope.
I'm a fucking god. I'm a fucking god. And then that 13 extra dice make it 20.
Okay, that's a reasonable
Oh my
amount.
fucking god. Oh my fucking Oh my fucking
Okay, so that's a total of 3, 5. It was at 6. Let's see what you managed to do. That's the damage?
Yeah.
That can't be the damage. You roll like extra 6, right? So, no,
Yeah.
yes, it can be the damage.
Yeah.
Yes, one mimic dissolves in a pool of acid. The other one is still twitching. So what do you wish to do?
I will shoot again at the other mimic.
So you continue fighting. Marcus, you have evaporated the bridge and pulled yourself back in. The thing is bullshitting you. Besides, that fucking stalactite is still there.
Totally.
Would you like to throw the
Only
sword?
Fuck you! I got a bomb on it.
Do you wish to trigger the bomb?
It's one of the last numbers. It'll have to be for later.
I see.
I don't want to blow up everyone else quite yet.
I mean, you just go up to... Okay, so you go back there. When you do, you see Robert just going click, 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 looking at an empty gun. One mimic is in a pool of acid. Nestel is raising a claw over the second one that's twitching on the ground. What do?
I go back for a moment, drink some more werewolf blood. Pump me up! Pump me up!
Okay. So, just give me...
So,
Those of you who are
7,
still
oh,
able
7.
to attack, just give me your attack rolls at difficulty 6. Well, Marcus does this to see how much damage you manage to do to the mimic while it's fallen. That means you, Connor, generally speaking. Robert emptied his gun.
I did no damage. God.
Let's see how well it's resisting that. So we're gonna say it took a total of 7. And yes, many marks on it when Marcus comes back.
Hey guys! How's it going?
Oh. Hey, Marcus. I thought that the huge flame got you.
Actually, that flame was totally me.
Oh.
You saw that?
Yeah, it was going through the walls.
Shut the fuck up and torch this thing!
Yeah, okay, I torch it.
Okay. How many blood points are you pouring into that?
Well, first round, 3.
Next round?
Then 1 after that each round.
Okay. You know, the mimic at some point panics and goes running around, just chittering madly at the walls. This is not how this was supposed to go, you promised! Before collapsing, just twitching, one leg kicking out like...
Switch target!
Oh, that one's dead. It's already dissolving.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, never mind. Let it dissipate after it dies.
So we're gonna say you spent like 5 blood points, let's say, on that.
Sure.
And once again, you are all out of life-threatening combat for the moment.
Okay.
Yay.
Here, I'm back. That takes a lot of blood.
How much blood have you
Good thing that
taken
we
from the full
brought
werewolf
some.
at this point? I would say that you are nearly out of werewolf refuels.
I have taken a total of, let's see, that was 7 plus 5, 12.
Okay. That's from this werewolf.
Mhm.
I would
Yep.
say that at this point, yeah, Estelle would come up to refuel as well and take the last of it, essentially.
Sure.
Because she needs to essentially recover some after all that fighting, because she would have taken some damage eventually or had to pop fortitude or something, you know.
Yep.
Just
So
careful.
the sword doesn't hurt people in general unless it's when it's activated, right? Not most people, at
It's
least.
active for the scene. You're literally walking around with a fiery angel sword right now.
It's awesome, but it's also horrible because it's only good for the demon right now.
Estelle just softly whistles when she sees this. Wow.
There's like one feature in the room. It's a single stalactite. It has a bomb on it.
Still, yeah. How much heat does it take to ignite plastique as far as fire-wise?
Both. It actually depends on what you mean in a way, because it takes both a lot and almost nothing. Does that make sense?
No, not really. Does it melt and
Okay,
then
so-
like actually burn at some point?
Yes. That's actually exactly it.
Okay.
It melts real easy. Actually going on fire is a lot harder.
Okay, then at the very least you can see that the lump of plastique has slid down the stalactite and is more of a melted puddle hanging off the bottom of it now with the detonator sticking out.
Why is the detonator sticking out? You mean the antenna? Or whatever?
Like it's still in the plastique. It's essentially it's ridden down on the stalactite because you heated that fucker way up.
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, well, it doesn't actually matter because plastic explosives don't need a real form, actually.
Yes, I know.
It's on the right
I'm
current.
just letting you know. Essentially, if you wait forever to trigger it, it might just plop off at some point.
Let's try and avoid that. So, yeah, let's set up the explosives around here. Real quick. Come on, guys.
Okay,
Okay.
they actually did some work on setting them up. Like 6 of the 9 you left with them have been set in the central room.
Alright.
That is
We'll
like
put
two
the other
minutes as well.
3. I have a suspicion this room is actually a little bit important, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll put 3 in there.
Okay.
Is there
And
anything
then,
I would like here?
Where to?
well, we're going to actually set these off, but we're going to go the opposite way just in case it caves in on us.
Okay, where
We're
are
gonna
you
go
going?
deeper,
Ping on the
to be
map.
blunt.
Ping on the map. Where are you actually going?
Where these guys somewhat went, but didn't really investigate. To the right.
Okay,
Like over here. Over to 4.
like this stairway. I would say around here there is, when you look around, and I assume you do, there is a way that leads off, and under there's a way that eventually leads up. You can see a stairwell distance there.
Wait, this is a great way to, set off the explosives over here then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we
Where?
solve these explosives then?
Marcus starts setting off the explosives. Does anyone do a perception roll to notice he's doing it wrong?
I think doesn't like Connor have the detonator?
No, it's
No,
with
I wouldn't
Marcus.
give him the detonator.
Okay.
Yeah, let me roll perception.
Okay, you're assuming he's gonna do it right, so... Because Marcus has been very competent so far, so I think like a difficulty 8 perception alertness is good here.
I will spend a willpower.
You can look in there, it's a room, there's some sleeping pallets.
Like, and this is like controls for machinery, I assume.
There's some stuff in there, yes. But looking
Oh.
down here, you actually, as you're looking around, realize, oh wait, those are eggs. There's tiny chests inside.
What was that?
Guys, I think you should use explosives over there instead.
What's in there?
Eggs. Probably chest eggs. You know, the things with legs. Massive.
Nah, we need the explosives for this. We'll fire that
Nah.
up in a moment.
You're gonna
Yeah,
let the mimic breeder live?
Not using explosives on that. The one on the stalactite might melt off soon.
Okay.
I got 2 successes.
You know, you're not entirely sure, but he's already flipped the first one. When you do that, I'm gonna let you have a Dex Athletics at 8 to try and stop his hand. You want 3 successes on this. His finger is literally
Okay.
going down on the fire button on number 1 when you realize, wait, that
Athletics.
We may have gotten quite a few explosives. We don't actually got all the explosives, so...
What's the difficulty? 6?
8.
8. Oh, I could spend my last bit of willpower.
But at that point, you would be in deep doo-doo. If anything
Yeah, I
went
wouldn't
wrong.
recommend it.
Yeah. We can do it.
Just give it a try.
Okay,
All
his
you got
hand
is
just
successes. So I'm not gonna
grabs
let
you.
too many-
Lightning reflexes. I have lightning reflexes.
Your hand just reaches out, grabs Marcus's hand as his thumb is going down towards the button. You may proceed, Bacon.
What?
That's now how it works.
Oh, it isn't? No
No,
explosives, Connor?
now I think this is a group select thing. If you just do that, it will mess up.
I think it just goes in sequence.
No, I
Here, show me if you think that's how it works.
As
Yeah.
far as the numbers were on there, they weren't actually printed. For reference, it looked like someone had scrolled those on with marker. That was probably Sulfurious's work. Noting down the settings he had put on them or something. In his own shorthand, no less.
So he just chooses all of them, and then he press the fire
I take
button.
cover.
So, yeah, that went exactly as I expected. What goes off?
I'm gonna need everyone here to soak 3 lethal as shards of stone come bouncing around the corridor here.
I said I take cover.
You did. You did. You are gonna be safe. I'm gonna be generous. You just feel something rain
Yay.
down on your back. And a soak for the gangrel, because she wasn't expecting this. Ding, 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 ding. What the fuck?
It actually just hit everybody. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, whatever.
I think I have some rock on my hair.
The fuck?
Okay. So 1 feature in there, more in here, more in here. And you fucked up 1 doorway, like here, I believe.
Yep, I did.
Yes. Okay. Okay, most of them got nuked. That were in there in the first place. So, actually I need to make a secret note to myself as to how many have been destroyed.
Yep.
You just need 20 more.
Well, no. We've actually done quite a bit.
Yeah, you just feel
Yes.
just a slow rumble rise through the cavern and just shakes and then slowly subsides. And at this point, I think it's one more corruption roll. Because I think...
I think I ought to fail this one.
Jackalor.
There you go.
Jackalor,
Yeah.
here's a thought. Give me a luck die. Difficulty 5 to see if this destroyed the last of the werewolf bindings. Because that might have just nuked everything that remained. No, apparently they are still somehow holding.
I mean, that's a good thing, right?
That's a very
Yes,
good
that's a very
thing.
good thing.
He could start using lures against you again without spending willpower. You would be fucked.
Yep. We got rid of probably a lot of features, though.
You
We
did.
don't know how many remain. But what we do know is that there's probably a couple that lived through it. Come on, guys. Let's go see anything that looks like it's not scarred enough.
Okay. The pedestal here, things around it are completely shattered, and yet it looks far more pristine than it should be when you come in here.
I knew it! Stab it!
Okay, you stab it.
Meanwhile, Connor ask Estelle, do you want to go to kill the monster's eggs or go with Marcus?
Stick with Marcus. I'll
Not
do what
particularly
needs to be
spending
done.
anything on,
Okay.
So yeah,
Connor will grab Georgia and go with Marcus.
you can just stab
Oh.
through it and kill it. If you're just gonna go for that, it just evaporates.
Okay, I stab it. It kills.
But we do have another set of corruption rolls, and that means that for Estelle, Epic, and... well, Steel's already corrupted. So, Epic, Estelle, and Steel are gonna... Fuck Steel. Damn it. But Epic and Estelle are gonna have to roll, and you two, I think, just auto-fail there.
Yeah.
I think I also.
Yeah, you two are just at 3 strikes now. So on the next one you risk being turned. Well, actually, you would be at an 8 now of base, but +3, so 9 + 2 for you, Epic. We'll start with you.
Okay.
And you are at +11 for this.
Yep.
Still not a botch. Still not a botch.
Actually, that was. a
Was
lot,
it?
I think.
No, it's... First
Oh,
you subtract the...
Nope, nope,
yeah.
my bad. It got enough. It got enough there. It's good.
So, Estelle is resisting while it's rolling at 9, so let's see if she gets fucked. Nope. She is gonna be okay. Barely.
Barely okay.
Okay, apparently you're holding. So, you remove that glorious feature there, it evaporates. Nothing else seems immediately suspicious.
Next room.
And just this one pillar standing in a room that's absolutely trashed.
Stab it.
For fuck's sake, just go away!
By the way, totally know where the next features are.
Yes, where?
Gonna take a guess that these little places that sometimes just block the way might be features themselves.
Give me actually perception occult at 7 to see if you can figure out where, you know, where the patterns don't fit in just the right way.
And I have insight, which this kind of makes sense on.
You are able to find 2 more in the areas you have explored, I would say. that and this little hollowed out alcove. And
Well, destroy him. Which alcove, though? I actually didn't see it.
the one at the werewolves here.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Do you also move into the areas that you haven't explored? And risk running into something else?
Yeah, we're doing that. Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Then there is just this one cultist there just tapping his foot and waiting for something impatiently. Just freezes when he sees you, swallows nervously. Slowly places the dagger on the ground and starts backing away. Do you stop him? Over here, I mean.
Are we all traveling together, or do we separate? I think we
They're
separate.
together.
Connor and Robert are with you. Estelle is taking care of the mimic eggs.
Those two are the.
This is like a ledge here.
Alright.
Like a knee-high ledge.
Yeah, I figured. I kind of figured. Not sure it's gonna matter too much. Because whole flaming sword thing is kind of a nothing kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go up to him and use my fist to actually just punch him and activate Post and Celerity.
Okay, give me Dex Athletics at 8 to catch up to him before he crosses a certain threshold.
Hey, do note, I totally, I think I'm spending my main action just to get over to it, so.
Yes, you kinda would be, but this isn't a full combat thing, this is more of a cutscene thing.
Difficulty 8?
Yes. Okay,
3
you
successes.
catch him, just as, well, give me perception awareness at 8. For reasons.
Don't know anything.
Okay, then you don't notice until your face slams into the ward, and then you feel a shock.
Really? 3 successes wasn't good enough?
You catch him, but you slam into it with your shoulder as you're pulling into him.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
You caught him right as he was trying to cross over. Apparently some asshole put warding circles over some of the exits.
Dicks?
I know. Unfortunately, that might make getting out a bit more difficult, because this exit is now a pool of molten rock thanks to you.
Yeah, it might be a little bit harder.
So,
Uh,
you can just spend the blood on
Smash,
potents
smash.
and, yeah, smash him out. It's fine, you just end him. He is gone.
yeah. Well, glad we got rid of him.
And
Let's see.
not immediately
think
here,
we-
but as you keep exploring, this set of like 4, like, they almost seem like teeth jutting out from a very broken jaw over here, and you're pretty sure that that's not natural when you get over there. The last one's in the mimic room. The last one that you see anyway.
I'm actually going to see how any of these particularly respond to the sword that are around me right here near the other guy.
Okay. You slam into them, and with the other ones that you are pretty sure were features, it took you really putting your back into it. Here, as soon as you tap them with the sword, they seem to evaporate. They don't seem to have the same resistance.
Alright, yep, not those. Okay, time to go back. Eventually come back over here. Oh, these ones are weird. Stabby,
Yeah.
stab, stab.
Okay. Did you kill the ones that were up this way as well, before coming here?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, then at that point, you just feel the whole cave shudder, and it's... almost like a groan and a slow exhalation of breath. So, what do?
Anyone sensitive to like powers and energies want to take a look, see if we've succeeded yet?
Anyone with perception awareness can roll at 9 debuffed by Auspex if it's active.
Could they
All
just
right.
put
So I can now roll.
Yes.
I suppose I should.
Well, anyone who's a supernatural, you're counted as having awareness even if you don't have actual dots in it.
Yeah, I know.
So you don't
Yeah,
have to
that's
roll
nice.
if you don't want to. Well, actually, no, I'd say
roll.
you would have to, because you're in the cave. Fuck it. It's all around you.
So difficulty what?
A base of 9, going down by Auspex rating.
Well, no.
And Connor.
Wait a second. Difficulty 9.
Yes. Okay. You are looking around confused. You get the feeling that somewhere closer to the center of complex, someone or something is taking shape. Estelle just points. There. Go! Go now!
Going!
We just run.
mean, I
Are you
hobble.
activating celerity, Marcus?
Totally.
Okay. Then,
Where she pointed, I'm going.
yep, she pointed towards the central room, and you are way ahead of everyone as you see the same shape as was before, just... You can just put yourself like... Damn it! Just put yourself like here.
Right
You
there?
see it
Sorry.
taking shape.
Okay.
Hobble.
I do believe that's one last corruption roll, because it's your first time seeing it.
It is my first time seeing it. I
So-
failed. No way am I succeeding.
Well, essentially, yeah, you are... It's another roll to see if he can take you over. So it's a base of 7 plus 3, so 9 plus 1.
Yep.
Still not a botch. He just
I am
looks...
succeeding supremely against him, though.
He just looks you in the eye and says, "Kneel, slave!" You can see him gathering and already starting to fade. You probably don't have a lot of time. But you are fast enough that you have at least a turn in which to attack him. Would you like to go ham?
Ham!
So potent celerity?
Potent celerity.
Go, Marcus.
I think my first turn actually does require me to spend my full round just getting to him, so only 2 attacks.
That's fine. How bad could it be, right? If he gets away.
Horror bad, really.
Alright.
Oh, let's see, 6. Was actually nothing in particular, just a really low hit to hit. There we go. There's the first one.
Mm-hmm. And the second one?
There's the second one. Here comes damage dice.
Actually,
are
give
going
me
to
a
be
second.
much more
I
awesome.
think he would try to duck out of the way, potentially. But even with Earthbound Virtues, I don't think he's gonna have a good time of it for the simple reason that his dexterity sucks.
Just tell me how much it takes off. So
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
Let's see, he tries to
4,
twist out of the
10,
way.
that's
No!
12.
No!
So here's the first one. +4 from Potence.
Okay,
Ouch.
roll for the second one.
Ow. I agree with the sentiment. Yes, ow. So the second one's just a +1 because he rolled 3.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 9. Well, you know. That one was a 13.
You just see, you
Call them
still
13.
see just the holes and gashes where bullets had torn into its spirit form, and you just leaping, just jumping stab downwards, you know? Just, and then when you're on him, just sinking through his spirit, just stab again. Just this look of utter shock on his face as he meets your eye, and just consumed like tissue paper by the flames. How? How? And an infernal court somewhere not too far away collectively shits themselves over what just happened.
I
Okay.
just wait for Riot out to appear.
Well, and we're gonna split one last time, and I suggest everyone just quickly grab a glass of water or some drinks, and we're gonna stretch this out a little longer and do the epilogue, because we are pretty much finished
I
with the
am fine
campaign.
with this. I am fine with this. Marcus, the fucking demon, worshipper, slayer, like, dude, what the fuck?